place, a new home for a while. Let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back. Take my time, just enjoy the ride.
Right then, good morning everyone. I've had breakfast. Beautiful night's sleep again. Now yeah. I was thinking about how much of this land push through here I actually own and what to do with it. I don't think any of this is mine actually past this point. It's the boundaries here. I'll have to consult the deeds. My uncle wasn't really specific. So yeah. This bit of garden's mine though, here. You could do all sorts with this. Anyway, we have got a lot of bales to shift. A lot of bales to shift, and then we're going to get down to the dealership. Talk to Isaac. And yeah, talk to Isaac and have a look for a tractor. That'd be exciting. Sheila said she's unlikely to be up the farm today, so we probably won't see her. At least in the morning, anyway. Gonna get all these bales shifted, and then go. Go down the dealership. Right. Let's get. Okay. Get that open. Oh. What happened there? What happened there? There were 3 bales stacked up on here. What? Where's the other one? And how? How did they get there? I think someone's trying to play a practical joke. That must be the other one there. Unbelievable. Oh, let's get up in here. Oh. Oh. Sheila's on the phone. Let's have a look. Answer. Hello Sheila, you alright?
Hello Robert, could you just, I've just been down to the cow farm to check the shed, and we have got a lot of straw bales, haven't we? Do you think you could, sell all the other bales off of the field for me? Off of the other field?
Yeah, certainly, yeah. Any particular you'd like me to sell them?
Cutsworth Bale Store, please, yes.
Okay, I'll do that. Alright, see you later.
Thank you.
Right then, here we are. I assume that we'll get someone to unload these. Yeah, they must have someone to unload these. If I just park up back here, that'll do. We'll get these unloaded and we'll see how much they get. Okay, so they unloaded them with the telehandler, and it's £24,555 that I owe Sheila. That is a lot so far, and that's not even all the bales. So let's go back and get the second load. Well, that finished off the bale selling. Another £14,600 from that, which I've sent directly to Sheila, and we're going to be heading back and putting this away now, getting ready to have some lunch and then go to the dealership to see what they have in stock. I'm excited. Right, that's all put away. Now, first things first, I need to go and speak to Sheila. Right then, let's go to Sheila's. I've got to talk to her about payment. I don't know if you've noticed, but for the last couple of months, I haven't got paid. In fact, I haven't been paid ever from Sheila, and that is because of the banks. So the banks have had all this confusion going on. Let's park up here by Sheila's house, and then we'll go in. Right, there we go. Right, let's go talk to Sheila about it. Hello, Sheila. Hello, Robert. So I've put all the bales away and sold the others. I sent you the money through. I hope you noticed. Yes, thank you. So I'm going to go off to the dealership and speak to Isaac this afternoon. The thing is, I'm hoping, I don't know how much money I'm going to need to spend on a new tractor, and I know I've had 2 months working for you now, and we still haven't sorted out the banks. I was wondering if there's any other way that I could get the payment for those 2 months, so that I could, I could sort out getting a tractor. I know this is a lot to ask, I'm sorry. No, of course, I understand completely. Yes, I should be able to send you some straight over as a direct transfer, if that helps, instead of sorting out the standing order straight away. That would be absolutely fantastic, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to say... for the last 2 months' work, £5,000. Yes. Oh, that would be great. That really would be great. Thank you very much. Okay, I'll do that right now. So head off to the dealership and it'll be in your account. Oh, thank you very much. That's really kind of you. Thank you. Don't forget to say to Isaac that I sent you. It'll help out a lot. Okay. Thanks very much, Sheila. Thank you. I'll see you later. That was really nice of Sheila. Look at all those deers in the garden over there. God, they're everywhere. Right. I am going to head off home for a spot of lunch, and then we'll head over to the dealership and see what they've got. That was really nice and tasty. That was lovely, that was. Right. Time to go over to the dealership. I've checked my bank balance, and I have been sent £5,000 for the first 2 months' payment. So it's £2,500 a month, which I think is reasonable, pretty good. But I need to start earning some of my own money, and But to do that, I'll need equipment and a field. So, obviously, the field is going to be waiting. Is waiting for my wife to sell the house, but which, by the way, we have an offer on. So I'm hoping that that's going to happen very soon. Have to see. But in the meantime, I need to get some equipment and see what I can do with that. But I'm hoping by the end of this month, we will have sold the house in London, and my wife will be. Well, they just don't care, the deer, do they? Yeah, my wife will be coming to live with us in Compton. So we'll have to see. Oh wow, this is an impressive dealership. They've got a lot of machinery here. Oh wow, that looks good. Right, let's park up. We'll park up over here by the side. Let's go and let's go see what they have in stock. Oh, they have got some nice stuff in stock. Look at this. That's a huge sprayer. Absolutely huge. Look at that. Wow. That wheel loader. God, that's the stuff of dreams. I'm well off owning anything like that. Look at that. Brand new 22 plate Challenger. Oh, it's just been registered. God, there's stuff here that isn't even registered. It's so new. Oh, that is beautiful. Look at that. The 8S 205. Brand new as well. Huge Doosfar. That's how you say it, isn't it? God. Oh, look at that, an electric forklift. Amazing. That's cracking. What have we got here? God, these are really nice tractors, aren't they? Another Doosfar. That looks like it's a used one, second-hand. A second-hand JCB fast track as well. God, that's beautiful. That would be lovely, that would. Telehandlers. Including electric ones. Brilliant. Well, these are all great. These would be wicked to have on the farm, but I think that's a long way off, to be honest. Ah, look at these huge combines. And the little combine. Oh, wow. That's old. That's impressive. Really, really impressive. Wow. Now, this is more like it. This is the sort of thing that we're after here. Look at that old Kramer. Crikey. An old Massey Ferguson 165. Look at that. That's incredible. An old L-Reg. What's this one? It's an old C-Reg. 2001 Ford 5610. God. John Deere 6300. 6300. Don't know how you say it. Oh look, that is nice. That is 3120. Look at that. 120 horsepower. Beautiful. Little Fiat 1300. Fence here. Starting to get a little bit more expensive now, I can tell. A Fence 511C, a Case 1455, and a Voucher. Oh god, that's a nice colour, isn't it? Nice colour scheme, Voucher. Drop nose there, but nice one. Yeah, they're going to be up out of my price range, though they are. So, god, they've got some nice kit. Right, let's go talk to them. Hello, sir. my name's Robert Scythe, and I've just moved in the local area, so you'll be seeing a lot more of me. I've come to have a look at a couple of used tractors if I can. Hello, pleased to meet you, Robert. I'm Isaac. How can I help you? Well, I'd like to know what you've got in the way of used tractors, basically, and see what I can afford and what will be good for me. Yes, of course. Well, we have all the ones that are standing out there in the over there in the car park. I did see you having a look, and we've got all the ones that are over there. Ah, thank you very much. Well, I've had a quick look around, and I don't know what's in my price range. Basically, I'm looking for something sort of maybe 15 to 20,000, possibly fairly low mileage, but you know, enough horsepower that I'm not going to be wanting more. Also, I really would like something with a closed-in cab. So, can you make any recommendations? Ah, yes. Well, I think the ones you'd be interested in are the Ford 5110 over there, the Massey Ferguson, the 3120, or the Deucefar, the Deucefar Agro Star. Oh, really? The Deucefar over there? How much is that then? That's 20,000. It's a used tractor. It's got quite a few miles on it, but it's clean. It's been serviced. It's been well looked after. Okay, right. So how much are the others in? Well, the Ford is 15,000. Okay, that's really reasonable. That's good. The Massey Ferguson there is 25,000. Okay, right. That's a little bit out of my price range. And the Deucefar is 20,000. Wow. Okay. Well, I am really interested in the Deucefar. God, honestly, when Sheila said come down here to see you, and I didn't know I'd have such choice, let alone some amazing bargains in there. I'll tell you what, any friend of Sheila's is a friend of mine. So, I shall do you a deal on the Deucefar. How does 18,000 sound? Do you know what? That sounds absolutely amazing. Do you mind if I go and have a closer look and maybe start it up? No, go ahead. Here's the keys, and I'll see you in a minute. That is amazing. God, Isaac seems like a really, really good bloke. That is absolutely cracking. Here it is, look. Deucefar Agrostar 6.61. He said it's got a lot of hours on it, but that looks so clean to me. That has been restored. I'm sure that's been restored. It's amazing that he can do it for 18,000. Right, let's have a little sit in it. Oh yes. Oh, this is nice. Yeah, this is lovely. This is. Let's check she starts up. Oh yes. Yep, I think this is the one for me here. That's running beautifully. Absolutely beautifully. Right. Let's shut it down. That is a cracking deal. I'm going to shake his hand on that one. Absolutely. Hello, Isaac. Hello. I would very much like to take you up on that offer on the Deucefar. That would be fantastic. Okay, come in. Let's get all the paperwork sorted. Right then, that's taken about an hour to sort all the paperwork out and everything, but basically that tractor, the Deucefar, is now mine, as you can tell from my incredibly low bank balance. But I am extremely pleased with that. It's even got a front 3-point linkage. No front loader, but I'm sure we can get by without that to start with. But that is incredible. Absolutely cracking. Right then. I can't take it away just yet. I have to wait for the paperwork to go through. But I shall come back and retrieve it later this afternoon. If hopefully I can get a lift back here. Right then. Let's head back home and tell Sheila the good news. Right, here we are at Sheila's. Let's tell her the good news. Hello, Sheila. Hello, Robert. I've got some great news. I've bought a tractor. that payment you sent through definitely helped. Oh, good. I am pleased. What did you go for? Well, I've gone for a Dusfar AgroStar. Really nice example. I mean, it's a tractor with some quite a lot of hours on it, but it looks so clean and beautiful. It's been restored. Yeah, it looks absolutely incredible. I can't wait to see it. There's only one thing. Am I able to keep it at your farm, please? Because I have no room for it myself. Well, of course, Robert. You're a worker at the farm, and you know you can get to grips with it and use it around the farm. Oh, that would be fantastic. Thank you. Yes, if you want to keep it at the cow farm, that's absolutely fine. There's even a shed there you can park it in. I have no problem with that whatsoever. Absolutely no problem. Oh, thank you so much. That is really great. I'm so looking forward to it. Yeah, I'm gonna get a taxi back later to pick it up. Oh, fantastic! I'm really pleased for you. I am. Thank you very much, Sheila. Is there any jobs that you want me to do today? Well, yes, if you could go up to the cow farm and check and see how much manure we've got. I need to get some manure spread onto the fields before we cultivate them and seed them. So yeah, so that might be a nice little job for this afternoon. And you know, if you go pick your new tractor up, you could get my new muck spreader at the same time. The dealership should have it ready this afternoon. Ah, right. Oh, fantastic. That'd be great. Okay, I'll go and check, and I'll let you know. Thank you. I'll see you later. Okay, thanks, Sheila. Bye. Oh, that's amazing. Sheila's very kind, very good person. Right. What's this dog doing out here? Wandering around in circles. Right then. Let's go up to check here. Okay. Throw a dragon in there. Let's see. Yeah, nice. I think they might need some more straw, you know. Could do that today. Oh, they've got some. They've got some. Excuse me, cows, coming through. How are we doing for slurry? Oh, good. Slurry pit's building up. That's good. Oh, yes. Good lot of manure as well. So, yeah. I think she desperately wants to get that field done over there, because that's going to be... I don't know, actually. We got a slurry spreader. I don't know if we had a slurry spreader. Maybe not. Aha, tether in there. Windrower, mowers. know, but this looks like a beautiful shed to keep the tractor in. Let's see what's in the other shed over here. Nothing. Okay. Right, so no slurry spreader. And no manure spreader. But she says there is a manure spreader ready to pick up down at the dealership. So, let's get the car home. We'll get a taxi over to the dealership. And then we'll bring them back the manure spreader with my new tractor. Oh, this is very exciting, this is. Right. I'll catch up with you over at the dealership. Right. £15 it was to get a taxi to here, but he's just dropped me off. And sped off again in a hurry to get his next fare. This must be the manure spreader that Sheila's bought. I'll just go check with Isaac. Hello, Isaac. I'm here to pick up my tractor and the and Sheila's new manure spreader. Oh yeah. Well, it's outside. Yes, the manure spreader's outside. Your tractor is all ready to go. Here are the keys. Here's the paperwork. Oh, thank you very much. Well, that was nice and easy. Yep. Just hook up the manure spreader and we'll see you again soon. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you. Right. Let's go. This is brilliant. I'm going to use my own tractor. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Let's do it. Right. Oh, I'm so excited. I've got a matching colour scheme here for the manure spreader here. Okay, let's get this hooked up. Alright, we'll attach the hoses and the PTO to stop them flailing around. Okay, reverse back up here. And let's get this back to the cow farm. This has been an incredible day. Finished off all the baling, made some money on some extra bales. Bought my very own tractor and I am very pleased with it. This is incredible. Yeah, very excited about being able to use this. All I need now is some land and some more tools. But all in due time. Like I said, if this offer we got on the house at the minute goes through, I mean, dear, if this offer we have on the house at the moment goes through, then we will be in a much better position, and I am extremely excited about it. Hello, cows. This is where all your poo's going. Okay. Where am I going to put the manure spreader? I think maybe around here. go. Beautiful machines. Great stuff. Right, speaking of beautiful machines. Okay, let's go and sort out the straw for the bedding, and then we'll call it a day. Right, so I'll need to power the machine with this as well as fill it with this. So what I'll do is I'll just pop the weight over here. Touch that. Then we'll pull the trailer forward a bit. Right. Let's get this in here. Right then. Let's get that hooked up and get the straw into the cow's bedding. Oh, very dusty. Right, that's the second bale all done. I think what I'll do, I will detach this, and then we will, switch this off, and we'll leave the Massey Ferguson over here tonight. Way over there. Right, I am going to wander home. Yes, I'm going to wander home, get myself some dinner, and I'm going to go over and speak to Sheila later on about the bale fork, because I think the one we've got is a bit too extravagant, and it would be very helpful to have a smaller one for the Massey Ferguson. So that's my plan. Thank you for watching, everybody, and I will see you in the next vlog. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.
A new place, a new home. For a while, let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back. Take my time, just enjoy the ride.